not. We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church.
Y'all still want to get with the fucking terrifying
If you
Pope?
have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing.
Shamir's also kind of fucking terrifying here, actually.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
The church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council.
I used to just, you know, stab people for money. Now I'm being dragged into fucking church squabbles whilst protecting a band of fucking nobles. How did I get wrapped into this?
Ah, that's right. Geralt did say that you grew up outside the influence of the church. The Church of Seiros is split into a few branches across Fodlan. The largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach.
Oh, we're the Central Church. Now I feel dumb for asking that.
Of Castle Gaspar.
I was asking where I worked.
It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress, Aryan Road. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church's authority along with her.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
You can't all play high and mighty. We fucking murdered a lot of them ourselves.
Come with me.
You know? Just because they're, you know, they've been lined up on the fucking chopping block doesn't make it any less like...
The Archbishop lives.
Oh, hello. Back to the edgelord.
Not that I had ever
Edgelords
placed much
plural.
faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad.
Ooh.
The remains of Seiros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
This edgelord motherfucker is...
At any rate,
he seems to have his eyes on me.
New professor.
And yes, this is a very anime game, Daniil. But it's a fucking great game, though.
The stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger?
Shut
Surely it is not the sort of thing one
up!
hands over so readily. Even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis? Are we talking about the same Nemesis? Like big, pulsating, angry looking, says the word stars a lot?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness.
Oh, cool,
Saint
you've given me an
Seiros was
evil
forced
sword.
to destroy him.
Great, good. No worries. Happy with
I beg
that.
you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
Setith, you asshole. We have been co-workers for 3 fucking months now. Call me a fucking stranger.
Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable.
That's a good artwork. That's a good goddamn sun. I very much like that sun. Alright, cool. Now I have actually installed the DLC for this session, so we can actually explore some DLC content now. Obviously not the whole DLC campaign, but some of the elements get introduced into the main story, and we're going to play with that now.
I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
Okay, killing thieves, that's my bag. I'm okay with that.
I'm used to that.
The Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan.
Oh,
apparently a
that is Sylvain's brother. Okay, I guess we're doing more emotional torment of my students. Let's go.
This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force.
Your Highness? Ah, it's been ages.
Hello,
It's been a long
Rodriguez.
time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years. I hardly recognize you.
So this fucking guy.
This is Rodrigue, an old friend of my father's. I believe I've mentioned him, if you recall. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix.
There we go. There's what I was holding back. This is Felix's dad. He's such like a cool, like, charismatic guy, and his son is this moody fucking teenage edgelord, and I love it.
The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldarius territory.
This is like alternate universe Felix. He's like a completely different person. It's wild.
Support in stopping those dastards. I thank you for your help, both of you.
Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered.
Yeah, when I hit people, I can steal their HP.
Seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature.
But it seems that you are, in fact, a vampire.
That what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments.
Thanks, I guess?
I began
Should I take that as a compliment?
That might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual.
Your weird-ass fucking birthmark is so interesting, I love it!
Since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
Oh shit, I have Nemesis's crest. Okay, well, that makes sense that I can wield his fucking chain whip sword then, doesn't it?
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
I like that Byleth just looked away a little bored. Just like, okay, whatever, I don't care. I got shit to do, Hannah, and I have papers to mark. Are we done? Manuela's birthday. 100% I'm getting her fucking flowers. Fuck that, I'm taking her for tea. Oh yeah, let's have a tea party. Pick conversation topics that they will like. If they're having fun, they might choose topics of their own. Keep your guests happy, they stay as long as you like. Brilliant. Okay, I don't know what tea she likes. Is there any... Do we have any, like, Irish whiskies, or... like a hot toddy, maybe? Tea and vodka. That's what I think she would like most. Let's go for... tad bitter, sweet apple... Let's go for sweet apple. Let's see if she likes that.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise?
It's your birthday! Have some tea.
It's good.
Hey, she likes the tea. We also have 5 whole biscuits. I didn't plan this one ahead very far. I could have sworn there's meant to be more biscuits than just the 5 in a basket, but okay. Oh, what do I say? What do I ask about? Oh, let's ask her about cute monks. Yeah, I figure she would like that. Let's talk about cute guys. Alright, next conversation point.
Huh?
The opera. Oh, she was a singer before.
Oh.
And she likes talking about the opera. Golden, alright. And one more. I would let you do this, but these are timed. Mighty weapons, things that bother you, or plans for the future? Plans for the future?
Oh.
Alright, good. Okay, I couldn't tell which she would click with there. It was that one. Nice.
There's no alcohol in here.
It's
better if you can sleep without
proving
it,
my
but
fucking point.
all you have is tea?
Oh, amazing. Come on, 65%. No, he's confused. He did it! Hey! Nice. Way. And that gives us more defense. Oh, magic. Why the fuck would that give him magic? It's my magic armor. I channel the magic through the metal. DLC supplies, you say? Ooh, bunch of cool shit. And some cool shit for having completed the DLC campaign on another save file. I'll take all of that, thank you. Yes. Yes, please. Very much yes. Okay, all of that shit I just got given was so crazy good. Wow. Dimitri and Felix would like to have a chat with each other. I wonder if it's about the dad. We shall see. Here we go.
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
Wow, fuck.
With that mouth of yours, you grow
Best
more
of
like
friends,
your brother
eh?
every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast, craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I?
Fucking pot!
I assume you're
Calling the
speaking of
kettle
events
black,
2 years ago,
Felix!
last time we met outside the academy?
I am.
Oh, this ties back to some shit.
The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it.
Huh.
That was our first battle. I remember it vividly.
Well,
something
maybe there's more
wrong?
to Dimitri than
Go
we
ahead and
thought.
deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then. I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
I mean, his parents did get fucking killed. You can understand why he'd be pissed, you know?
Sight. I don't make a habit of
Fuck.
talking to
Oh
beasts.
god. And apparently this conversation boosted their friendship. What the fuck? Oh, hello. There's quite a few new outfits. Oh, I can make myself look like a right fucking dork. Oh no. Summerwear. Oh, why is Summerwear even dorkier? It's a maid outfit, isn't it? Yeah, 100%. Okay. I should have gathered that immediately. Alright, well. We have a shifty merchant. Hello, shifty merchant. To the abyss, you say? Well, first I'm going to take that Nimbus charm. And, yeah, let's head to the abyss. This is straight up DLC content. And now there are a lot more. Well, a lot more. There are 4 more students that we can recruit.
You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So Constance's deal is that when she goes into the sun, when she goes up to sunlight, when she's not down here with us, she suffers from incredibly potent depression. And that's not no two ways about it. She's written as someone with really, really bad untreated depression when she's exposed to the sun.
Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance.
Alright, Balthus is just a big, strong, confident dude, and he loves his fucking punching. He's a very strong warrior monk, so he kind of owns. Anyway, that's him. Oh, there's Yuri.
Whoever you are,
He's kind of the leader of this house.
but I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again.
He's got a very charming arrogance to him. He's a cool guy, he's a trickster. So, magic and knives. Magic and swords, so good combo there. These students have all been basically, like, exiled from decent society. Hence why, when they came here to the church, basically for sanctuary, they were brought in and trained, but out of the view of anyone who would potentially want them assassinated or killed. So, yeah, they are the literal outcasts.
Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess.
Classic
You're
Joe.
that new professor, right?
I'm very
You
warmed
just
up with
started
that.
teaching up on the surface. Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Excuse the fuck me. Fucking rude. Wow. Happy's deal is that she can fucking summon monsters. I don't think you can actually do it in battle, annoyingly. But within the lore, she can summon monsters by yawning. So she's just got a wild fucking ability there. Yeah, those are the Ashen Wolves, all 4 of them. So, do we want to recruit any of them?
You want to know if I can help out?
All right, everybody,
I've got
Happy it
time,
is.
But I don't want to spend
I
it
am
all
happy
serving
with
the church.
Happy. Let's do
Don't make
this.
that face.
She's
Fine,
meant to be a
fine.
mage,
I'll
but I
back
have a
you
funny
up.
feeling that, you know, fate is not gonna lead her down the right path,
Yeah,
so we'll
sure
see
thing.
what she ends up being.
You know, I've never really had a teacher before.
I think she's specifically meant to be
And
like
it'll
a
be my
horse
first time at
mage,
the
like riding
Officers
around on a
Academy.
horse and flinging
Sounds like fun.
spells. Again, I don't see that actually panning out the way I want it to. We'll see.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the Rite of Rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind.
I thought most of the
Let me
people in
tell
the
you,
infirmary would have
I
been
put all of my
the guys I
knowledge to use
killed.
keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are.
Oh my god,
They
this
learn
is
if they
a
can do it
darker
again.
conversation than I was
You can't
expecting from
lose them,
Manuela.
Professor.
Jesus.
Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
Fuck! Oh my god. No pressure or anything. I'm gonna assume you want me to promise that I will protect them, so I will do that. Not even a response. Holy shit. That was intense.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved.
You're
I
welcome.
never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I
Hey,
hope you will forgive me one day.
none of that. You do not put yourself down. Not you, of all people.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a
Gilbert,
dedicated knight.
the world's
I am
most
to
exciting
accompany you on your
character.
assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years.
I've not used this
but I
guy
pledge
once
to
in a
you the
Fire
full
Emblem
extent of
playthrough.
my abilities.
He has 0 personality. It's a pleasure to meet you, I guess.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
The head of the Western Church holds the title of Bishop. That's not as distinguished as an Archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of
You know, it's nice that Tomas here is teaching me the hierarchy of the church, because I should probably know all of this, being a member of staff. It's wild how little I know about this church.
Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Thank you very much for the lesson, Tomas. Okay, so this is a new activity that was added along with the DLC. It probably is really beneficial, like it helps you teach your students better and bond with them and everything, but I can't fucking stand this. It feels like I have so little agency during it. I can never get it quite right. You've got to, like, satiate both yourself and the student who is in the sauna with you, making sure not to overheat anybody. But the bars move at different rates, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get them both in the green at once. Like, there's probably a knack to it. It's probably really simple, but I just get annoyed by this, and that is why I will do it once to show it off and to complete this quest, and then never again. Like, yeah, I could keep Bylithin and it would keep Bylithin in the green, but Dimitri would be in the red then, so I can't max out my full time here. I have to leave. Again, it's probably really, really good when you actually get the timing down, and obviously you can just save before you try doing it, but I'm not going to sit there and reload my game over and over to try and get an optimal sauna visit. So, hello. What do you want? Well, that was fucking rude. You called me over. Detention for you. Okay, so from this month onwards, I can now basically renovate these statues, giving me permanent upgrades to my teaching abilities and my, you know, inherent skills. And it also, like, gives you more divine pulses, so I can make up for the one that I spent on the Death Knight. So this shit fucking rules. I have a lot more renown than I'm supposed to at this point in the game, so I can renovate the vast majority of these statues. Reason for that being that I completed the DLC off screen. And doing that gives you a shit ton of renown. So, yeah, I'm actually probably going to be able to max these statues out within the next few months. And then once they're maxed out, my renown is then best spent on buying super powerful weapons, which you can also spend it on. So, yeah, it's worth doing quests in between major missions to build that renown up slowly and surely. And yeah, I especially like the experience boosting passive effect that is just in play for the rest of the game now. Like, holy shit. This is a lot. These are a lot of really, really potent permanent upgrades. Nothing sets them back. I think at the moment what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to focus on upgrades that tie to the things that I'm currently teaching. Or the students that I'm currently teaching, so yeah. Also make sure to get in my divine pulses. I would love to get that XP plus 10% right now, but we can't really get to those yet. We'll get to those soon, though. Lance skills up.
You're all set.
This one? Ooh, flying. No, I ain't even got any flies yet.
This one?
There we go, can upgrade this. Bows, yep. Oh, I actually need Biter to be better at bows, so that's good.
You're all set.
Brawling, I may get... Yep, you're 100% getting brawling. Why would I not get brawling? Oh shit, I actually can get a 10%. Hey.
You're all set.
Alright, nice. That affords me one more thing to buy, pretty much.
This one?
Put it on flying, fuck it. Why not?
You're all set.
Alright, so we'll do the rest of that off screen, don't worry.
Hey, Professor, did you happen to see that man I was looking for earlier? I just spotted him by the dining hall, but then he ran away.
Oh, you mean Gilbert? The world's most boring man?
To be honest, he's my father. He's using
Wait,
a
what the
different name now,
fuck?
but there's no mistaking
I
it.
did not know that Gilbert was her father, and that he's a deadbeat dad. What the fuck, Gilbert? Now you've gone from just being passive and boring to being kind of a dick for neglecting your fucking daughter. What the shit? Alright, got a couple more fucking quests to do. Oh, hello. Hello, yes. I would love to have a chat with Bernie.
Great weather today.
This should be enough for her to join my class.
Yourself inside, don't you think?
Yeah, let's just agree.
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
What made you such a recluse?
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor.
Oh no, when the music stops, you know you're about to get hit with some sad shit.
He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair.
What the fuck?
I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did.
I can't even, like, make light or joke about that. That's actually fucking demented. Fucking hell, why not?
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that.
Byleth right now is just making an extensive mental note of every point that Bernie is bringing up here. As Bernie's father is slowly rising up on his kill list.
He mostly acts like I don't exist now.
How did you end up at the monastery?
If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here.
Does anyone in your family have any fucking chill? What the fuck?
But here I am. Look at me, still breathing.
I was gonna book it right to her room and ask if she'd like to join my class, but it doesn't feel appropriate right now. I think I might need to give her a moment.
There's no point
Jesus
in talking about
Christ.
myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
No! God, that's actually making me tear up a little bit. I hate that. No, thank you. I'm just gonna be as nice as I can.
What? No, it's not... Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it.
Next time we swing by your father's place of residence,
Don't look at me!
I may disappear for a while. Don't mind me. Fucking hell, that was bleak.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit.
You know what, today has been so fucking chipper already. I think that would be appropriate. Yeah. Why is her grave here?
Hmm? Oh. Of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her.
We don't talk much about anything, Dad.
Smart.
We should probably talk more.
A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up.
Oh, that is genuinely very wholesome.
I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you.
Which is ironic because you've never smiled in your fucking life.
To spend much time with you.
Your resting bitch face must be recessive.
That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake.
Ooh, okay. So, if you want to ship your students together or get married yourself, that is what you use. So, those are important to collect. Lovely. No time to train.
You have my thanks.
I don't know why that was Setit's quest for me to go hang out with my dad. That's strange. Don't understand why that's the case. he just really appreciates our bond. Okay, it's as I fucking predicted. The dice was not on my side today. Happy is going to be a swords person and an archer. 2 things she is decidedly not fucking good at. So, thank you, D20. You served me well. Alright, I actually don't know what the correct response is for this one. Like, it's definitely not the last one. That's just straight up fucking rude and dismissive, but out of the top two, I guess I'll just leave it to you guys to decide, because I don't know. Ask people to keep it down? Alright.
I think I follow.
Okay, that was a fine answer. Not the best, but a fine answer. I'm a good teacher.